My name is MJ Hegar. I'm running for Congress in Texas District 31. I was raised in this district. I went to public education in this district.
I was a judge here for 20 years. I was the second district court judge in Williamson County history.
It's always been my dream to serve this country, and when my military career ended, I was looking for another way to serve.
When I got to Congress, I got elected to a very good thing to be on as a new member, the steering committee.
I would say that John Carter's experience is not reflective of most people's experience in this district.
You know, I just hear a lot of people saying we're not doing much in Congress. So I thought I'd go tell a few of you just exactly what we've done so far.
There's been a lot of press coverage about his inaccessibility, and he's even admitted, not wanting to do in-person town halls.
Passed the National Defense Authorization Act, the National Security Appropriations Act, and my favorite, vehicle modernization. I've been on a campaign about that.
We have a question about the security of our border, especially our southern border.
I think that we need comprehensive immigration reform that will prioritize national security and border security.
We want to make sure that law enforcement, both locally, state, and national, is strong and effective,
while also providing a pathway for citizenship and support for DACA recipients.
I introduced a bill, and it gives the DACA recipients a 3-year renewable status, but not an instant pathway to citizenship. In fact, if they want citizenship, they have to get in line with everybody else.
And a humanitarian response to asylum seekers.
Can you name one thing you agree and disagree with the president on?
I need a minute to think about that one.
I liked his pride in America. If we get back our pride in being Americans, there's nobody that can ever stop us.
I believe that a strong economy and fair trade is important.
We proved it over and over throughout history. We're going to prove it again, because we are going to make America great again.
But I absolutely disagree with a policy of family separation and using fear as a deterrent.
He's cut regulations. He's given us a tax bill that is going to put money in every American's pocket. We have the most important military post on earth, Fort Hood, Texas, a great place, and I'm proud to represent those fine men and women that serve us in the military.
One of the reasons that I think it's important that a veteran represent this district is because veterans understand veteran issues.
He passed veterans legislation to combat opioid crisis.
He's voted against pay raises. He's voted against funding for military sexual assault prevention.
I discovered that a veteran with getting a kidney transplant couldn't get a kidney from his relative unless the relative was a veteran. We changed that law, the Veteran Transplant Act.
I just don't think that he is connected to the needs of veterans. I don't think he's representing us. I think that he takes token action. My opponent takes most of his money from corporate PACs and special interests. I'm not accepting any money from the gun lobby, and I'm not accepting any corporate PAC money at all.
You have a new ad highlighting your tattoos.
I'm MJ Hegar, and tattoos can show you one of the reasons I'm running for Congress.
If you had to guess, do you think your opponent has any tattoos?
No. But I could be wrong. I think it's also important we elect people who can admit when they're wrong. I'm such a snarky, sarcastic person, it's very hard to not crack jokes.